Hi guys, and welcome to another episode here on the Great Tech New Horizons series. So yeah, a few new changes around the base, some upgrades as well. Mostly just the platform has finally been moved. It's no longer here, it's there, but I'll go to that in a minute. But yeah, I still need to uh, shuffle a lot of these machines, upgrade our neutronium production again, since yeah, we are using a lot of neutronium, and yeah, we need more basically. Also, another thing that I've done, I've been using the bees to get neutronium also, and I actually have oh, this is ammonia. Okay, let's see, it should be here. Yeah, here. Actually, I have a bit of neutronium that I can use to get ingots. Probably should look into that, since this will be very useful. But yeah, a few new tanks as well that you guys might have noticed. We have ammonia, and we have ethylene here as well. And underneath here, we have carbon monoxide. I just added this one. And I added this one because I was actually crafting this with a chemical reactor recipe. But I actually ran out of carbon, so I'm just processing some calcite dust that we have millions of to get a little bit more carbon. So that, yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. So yeah, that's mainly that here. Let's check out the power. Yeah, I had the new set of turbines, as you guys can see. This ones use huge cosmic neutronium instead of large tritium, so they produce a lot more power. This set here produces like 52 million, which is more than the rest of our power generation combined. So basically doubled. We basically doubled our power, which basically will allow us to get a lot more cool stuff, basically. And I also cleaned up this area and removed the benzene from here. It's now over there. I'll show you guys that in a bit. But yeah, I still need to clean up this part. There's a lot of stuff that I still need to clean up around the base, not only here, but there as well. A few small things that clearly I need to improve. But yeah, on that side of the base, no changes, so let's just skip into our new area. And yeah, this is our new, I like to call it mega hood, but it's just a large wood production with a bunch of tanks and distillation towers. Basically, how this works is we create wood. I have here a giant sequoia sapling that I cheated. I also add one for each, but these ones are just spruce. The giant sequoia is very overpowered. As you can see, they produce a lot more wood than the spruce wood, so that's nice. But yeah, the reason why I cheat this is that yeah, this is basically bee breeding, and even worse than bee breeding is tree breeding, and it's probably one of the most annoying things in the pack, alongside with the IC2 crop breeding. So yeah, I was never going to do this, so yeah, I just kind of skipped that. After that, it goes into here to this very big machine. This is I mentioned this in the last episode, but this is the large cooking factory from Twist. It's basically where is it? Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's very big. The good thing about this is that this has a legendary unlimited parallels. So basically, this usually doesn't really take that long, the crossing recipes, as you guys could see. But the cool thing is that they will do like everything here in a single go, which is pretty nice. And yeah, this is way better than having to spam the tiny industrial coke ovens. I don't really like these multi-blocks. They are good for the RV game, but the thing is they don't really scale that well past like EV or IV. At least I don't feel like it, like they do. So we would need a lot of these to keep up with the wood production. So yeah, that's why I decided to use this. It's really helpful. Then basically we have this recipe set up to get us charcoal byproducts, which we have a ton. The charcoal byproducts get processed into these three quad distillation towers. These are actually dangotes, and they go pretty fast. And actually, if I just use spruce, they are actually able to keep up with the charcoal byproducts production, which is really nice. And this basically will get us four things: the wood tar, wood vinegar, wood gas, and the 1,2-dimethylbenzene, which is what we actually care about, since we use this to process the combs from the bees. And the large cooking factory, of course, also produces charcoal, which we are just sending into this large fluid extractor. And basically, this gets us ashes and wood tar. The wood tar, of course, we are going to convert. That's why this one is empty. We convert it here into these two quad distillation towers, and this mainly gets us more 1,2-dimethylbenzene, and also toluene, benzene, phenol, and creosote. Yeah, we have a lot of benzene. This would be a good time to have to get us the actual turbines, but we would need like many turbines to produce a meaningful amount of power using this. And yeah, I just added this one here like a few minutes ago, or a few hours ago. And this is actually to distill the wood vinegar. The reason for that, while I was searching for the uses for the carbon, I noticed that one of the things that were actually being used a lot was acetic acid and acetone. Two things that we can get easily from the wood vinegar, and I think this is actually the fluid we have the most. Yes, it is. It already surpassed the hydrogen, but we have been using a lot of hydrogen as well. So I guess it isn't really a fair comparison, since a few hours ago I had as much hydrogen as I have wood vinegar right now. Um, so yeah, we have been using a lot of stuff from here, mainly because we are processing all of the stuff we had from the plat line. As you guys can see, our platinum metallic powder is all gone now, so we processed that all, and we processed the iridium as well, and the osmium as well. We are just missing the palladium. The palladium we still have a bit to process. We have more than this, but yeah, we still have a bit to process the palladium, and after that we'll be done processing our backlog of platinum. I guess I can show you guys that um, right now, but yeah, that's it for this area. Of course, it is missing the windows and the rest of the walls and the ceiling, of course. So yeah, the other two main addition is actually our plotline, which is mostly just chemical reactors, which is kind of funny. And the way they are set up is basically I organize them by dust, not really by machine, as you guys can see. I guess it would look better if I organize them by machine type, but yeah, I think it's just easier to do them by dust type instead of doing by machine type. So yeah, I'll just give you guys a quick overview of this. I'm not going to go into too much detail. I might do a plotline video, but yeah, I'll just go through this very quickly. So yeah, these ones here are of course for the Aqua Regia. These machines are for the platinum. This is just byproduct stuff. These ones are iridium. Of course, we have a Mega Blast Furnace. This is actually our first one. Now on this side, all of these chemical reactors here are all for chemical solutions that we need, mainly for palladium and also for the bisulfate that we use in the EBF. This first one here I actually don't remember, but of course this one is for the ammonium chloride, which we use in this step or this step. I don't remember, one of these steps. Yeah, and on this side, these first three palladium. These ones are osmium, and these four here are the ruthenium. And on this side, I think everything up to here is rhodium, and I guess the macerator is rhodium as well. So yeah, that's mainly the gist of it. And of course, I also have another twist machine here. This is a scavenger, and this is basically a big sifter. One of the main bottlenecks that we have in our plotline are the sifters, especially for the palladium and the platinum. So I just decided to go for the twist version. The twist versions are basically always better. They are just kind of big, but I don't really mind that. But yeah, and also I can show you guys the underneath. I guess this came out actually pretty good. It's pretty well organized. We have the cables. I'm using the new stocking input buses. These ones are actual lifesavers. They didn't really exist the last time I played, so yeah, it's very good to have them here because they make building the plotline a lot easier and faster than before, since we don't really need to mess with the fluid. So those are very nice, very nice addition. But yeah, and this was how. Oh, it's yeah. We are no longer using this LCR. This was the one that we were using for the carbon monoxide, but I'm now pumping that, so this one is basically not used, I guess. But yeah, that's the main gist of it. We also have our subnet configuration here. Trash can for the water, probably some other stuff. Yeah, the steam, bunch of wireless connectors, and some drives. And yeah, right now we have yeah, this amount of palladium to still process. I think we'll end up running out of hydrogen, maybe, or at least this will be very low. Same with nitrogen. With the amount of ammonia we actually consume, I don't think we'll be able to produce enough to keep up with this, to keep up with the palladium, or at least to process the remaining palladium we have to still process. Because yeah, it actually takes a lot of ammonia to process the palladium, which is really annoying. But after we get the space pumps, it will be much easier. Let me just check. This should still be pumping, right? Yeah, this is still pumping, so that's nice. I might double this this array or speed it up with better yeah, engines and energy. So yeah, that's something that I might do. Yeah, I might upgrade them to UV. Since we are using, not sure if I showed you guys this, but yeah, we have here some P2Ps to the world and the void miners and so on. But yeah, I think those were the main additions. I also did some upgrades in our processing. So yeah, I doubled the macerators and I doubled the centrifuges as well. So here they are. And I actually doubled the electrolyzer. We had a single one before. Now we have two. I guess I can remove the calcite from here. Should be good on the carbon for now. And I was actually starting to work on the component assembly line. Let's see if I can craft it now. Yeah, we can. Let's do this. Yeah, this will be our next big struggle, I guess. It's not here anymore, but yeah, it's here. It's this thing. This. Oh, I still crash with this. Okay, that's fine. Um, Yeah, that will be probably our main next big main struggle. Will be to get the mega assembly line. I'm going to do the UV one to start, or at least I'll try. Yeah, the UHV one is still a bit. Yeah, I don't really want to do the UHV now because it will require lots of UHV stuff, and I guess more neutronium. Uh, so yeah, I'll stick with the UV for now, and it will be a huge upgrade even then. So we are good. But yeah, I think those were the main changes. I'm mainly focused on building new stuff and upgrading uh, well, old stuff. So yeah, I did the mega plotline, the mega wood. I still need to do the roof for this room as well. And after that, we'll probably be working on the nano resins line around here. And on this side, maybe, or maybe even further, the Kevlar line. The Kevlar line is getting reworked, so I'm not really sure if it will be worth it to start doing the Kevlar now and having to redo everything again. So I'm not really sure about on that. But yeah, another thing that I would also like to do is just revamp this building, like basically rebuild everything here. Yeah, after spending the few months in here in this save, I'm getting a little bit tired of this building, and it's also not really practical. And the bigger issue here is that we want to expand this stuff, convert some of this stuff to mega chemical reactors. And we don't really have the space for that, fortunately. So yeah, what I'm probably going to do is just revamp everything, and I might even replace some of the processes. For example, just to give you guys an example, polyethylene. Polyethylene was actually not a good example. Let's see PBI. PBI is a good example. We can use the intense chemical distorter from Twist to basically we just give it the main ingredients, and this gets done in a single step. So it ends up being much faster, and we don't really have to care to do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I guess, chemical reactors to do the polybenzimidazole, and we won't really even need to upgrade um, to better power. So yeah, it will be much better. So I'm thinking about that. Still not sure if I'm going to use the ICDs or not. But yeah, one of my main goals will probably be to just rebuild everything, take it all down, rebuild everything. This area here is even worse because this was mainly built because I ran out of space here and I needed to build a few more stuff. So every random stuff that I needed in the meantime it's here. Like we have our sand line, the for the fluorite. We have stuff like deuterium. We have the thorium 232 line, like an ABS. Uh, this stuff for the industrial TNT, which we probably don't really need since we have the B. A few more random stuff. So yeah, I think I'll end up rebuilding this room to be more in line with this style that I've been using throughout the whole base. This is the first building I actually built. So yeah, I guess the style just evolved, and yeah, I think it's time to take this all apart and upgrade it. But I think it will probably take a few more weeks, maybe maybe a few more weeks before we get that, since we have bigger stuff to do. Uh, but yeah, also another thing that I'm forgetting is a space elevator. We can actually craft the space elevator already, I'm pretty sure. But I'll probably wait a week or two before I do that, since I guess it will require a lot of UHV stuff, even though it's tagged as UV. But yeah, I'll finish the video here for today. Hope you guys have enjoyed it, and hope to see you guys next time. Bye bye.